Now I'm going to show you how to pour these molds right here. As I said, a lot of your lead you'll get will come in scrap, and I just personally like to have it a little bit cleaner and kept a little bit nicer. That way it's easier for me to go through and mold into whatever I want. I mean, I'm just weird like that. I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to stuff. So what I want to show you is how I make my own lead molds. You can buy the lead molds offline, and they're precise, and they tell you how much each one weighs exactly and all kinds of stuff. That's good, I guess, if you're going to sell them. Some people do sell them online. But what I've decided to do for my own purposes is I just get a regular muffin pan made out of aluminum. Aluminum has a higher melting point than lead. And what I do is I take the lead like this and I melt it. I mean, it's really malleable. I just took it. I just bent it with my bare hands. I'm no Hercules. What you do is you just stick it down in there like that, and if you watch, it'll just slowly start melting away into your mold. And there you go. I mean, it's just pretty amazing, I guess. How it works, I don't know. I've did it 100 times, and it still intrigues me. And if you notice that on the top here, now I'm not sure if you can see, but let me check and see. You can't really tell, but I'm going to put you over the top. There's a bunch of nasty stuff in there. That's the slag. That's the stuff you want to kind of get rid of, because it's the stuff you don't want in your mold. I mean, if you want to make something nice, like a soldier or something, you don't want it. You don't want that stuff. It's powdery anyways. Like I said in the last video, it's just the stuff left over from all kinds of chemical processes that the lead goes through after it's been refined into whatever, like this anchor here. A lot of people don't realize this, but lead is actually a mineral from the ground. I don't know if any of you have ever seen lead before, but that's what lead looks like. Make sure it's in the video. That's what lead looks like whenever it comes out of the ground. It's what we call galena. It's just a big, heavy, metallic lump. And I happen to live in Madison County, Missouri, where this stuff was mined from. So we have plenty of lead in the area, even if it is unrefined. The oldest lead mines in the United States, and we supplied ammunition to every war up to World War II. And then all of our lead mines shut down because they can mine it cheaper other places. Enough of the history lesson. Back to the video. Let me make sure my camera's right. Yep, okay. So what I've done here is, because this doesn't set level and the pan's larger than the surface here, I've actually made a I'll put something out here so when I set it out here that it balances. So they're nothing if you have a lead melter. You know, eventually I'd like to make something to where it's flush, but for now, it'll just have to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is place my tray here underneath. Put that there to level it out. And whenever I lift this lever, it's going to pour a whole lot of hot lead out. And it pours it out pretty quick. In fact, let me find something to level up that other side. Put that there. Never run out of lead. Something else that's really good to have around is a little piece of brass, because sometimes your nozzle underneath there gets clogged up, and it helps you keep it unclogged. But anyways, so I lift this lever up, hot lead is going to come out, and I'm going to fill up all 6 of them. So here we go. It comes out, it's just nice silver, real pretty. It's kind of slow. I think it's a little stopped up. Normally pours out a lot better than that. But at least this way I know I'm going to get a good, even mold. Okay, and then I normally stop it right before it gets to the top. 3, 2, 1, bam. It'll drip out a little bit, so now I'm going to take that and go like that, go to the next one. And this will be, I'll show you how this brass can come in handy. Clean that out a little bit. You see the other one, it's still so hot that it hasn't completely cooled yet. It has not completely cooled yet, it's still liquid. Okay, and I'll close that one down. And then we'll go to the next one. This pan will get really hot too. I could feel it right then. It was pretty hot on my little fingers. Let me clean that hole out. There we go. Pour out. I am outside, so I'll get to be visited by all my little buddies, the beetles. It's really funny when they fly into one of these, you typically don't like it. And then I scoot that back, and I start pouring the front row, and that pretty much I'll do this last one, and that'll be it. You don't need to watch me pour 6 of them. Just wanted to show you how I transferred from the back row to the front row. And that pretty much is how it's done. In fact, that whole pot only looks like it's going to pour maybe about 3, 4 of these ingots total, so I'll have to put some more back in there before it gets ready to melt anyways. So I appreciate you watching once again. This is John Johnson from Show Me Pickers signing off. Thank you.